Hi, this is a review of Rapunzel's Revenge by Shannon Hale and Dean Hale, and it's illustrated by another Hale, but I can't remember who, Nathan. And I don't have it with me, I got it from the library, and it's been a while, but I have the summary on the internet. It's a graphic novel, by the way, and it's about a little girl that you think you know, or who you think, and every day she played in her pretty garden. She grew more curious about what lay on the other side of the enormous garden wall. As she grew older, things seemed weirder and weirder, until the day she finally climbed to the top of the wall and was horrified by what she saw beyond. So naturally it's a Rapunzel story, and in college I took a fairy tale class a while ago, and so I've read a lot of Rapunzel stories. It's actually one of my favorites, like that type of story. It's usually about a girl saving herself, even if there is a guy involved, and I like that instead of just being a girl saved by a prince or a guy or whatever. And this story is funny and hilarious. You read it really fast. I read it in like an hour because it is a graphic novel, so it's a lot of pictures with some writing, and I don't think you need to know the Rapunzel story to enjoy it, but I'm assuming most people do. Girl with long hair, locked in a tower. And the interesting thing about it is it's almost like it takes place in the West, like the Old West of the United States. So there's like frontier towns and people dressed up like cowboys, kind of, and there's deserts and all those things, and I like that. And Shannon and Dean Hale changed one of my biggest complaints with a Rapunzel story, and that's her parental history, like the way her parents, how she came in to be like in captivity with the mean woman or whatever. Typically in the story, what happens is her mom, when she was pregnant, all she really wanted was lettuce, and there's a kind of lettuce called Rapunzel, and in this evil witch's yard there was some Rapunzel, so her husband snuck in and took some, but he was caught, and the witch said, "You can have the lettuce, but I want your daughter." And so they made that exchange, and I was always really disgusted by that, like, who would give up their kid for some lettuce? But anyway, so that's addressed in this, and I kind of like what they do with it. So it's a good story, it's funny, like I said, it's a quick read, and I give it a 4 out of 5, I guess, and I definitely recommend it, especially if you've read other stuff by Shannon Hale. And I don't necessarily think that there will be a sequel, but I think that they could easily do more stories like this, like more fairy stories. And there's a guy in it, it's Jack, his name is Jack, and he's clearly another fairy tale character. So anyways, I'm kind of interested. I want them to do more, I guess. Anyways, so enjoy.